So hey, it's Damo, and if you weren't aware, I'm Australian. I live in Australia. I mean, yeah, it's nice. We got fucking kangaroos, we got fucking sand, we got beaches galore, we got plenty of animals that want to kill you. So I mean, I'm constantly like at my fittest because I'm always running away, just like 24/7. Thought I'd get some sleep? No, there's a fucking redback. Thought I'd go for a jog? No, there's a fucking red belly black snake trying to eat my foot. It's not happening, so I'm running all the time, so it's good for them. Anyway, I live in Australia. I honestly love the country. I think it's got some pretty damn great people. We're normally really accepting, and it's just a pretty country. There's plenty of scenery, and you know, there's some stuff to do. It's a bit boring. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of, though, is the fact that same-sex marriage is still illegal for some really stupid reason. Which makes no sense to me because Sydney's actually really well regarded as one of the most LGBT friendly places there are, like San Francisco. It's like practically on the same level, apparently. We even have a street called Oxford Street, and it's the gay central of wow, what? It is the gay central of Sydney City. Gay on gay on gay. You know, it gives me hope for the future, it gives me hope for life. But you know what doesn't give me fucking hope? A government. I'm not gonna pretend I understand Australian politics very well, to be honest, because I leave the country so often, and every time I come back, some new wanker is in charge because they impeached the last one or some shit or whatever the hell you do with a prime minister, and every time I come back, it seems to be some random person has replaced the other prime minister. There was no election, they just really needed to replace him because the other one was fucking up so badly, which begs the question, why do we keep voting the same idiots into power? But hey, it's not on me, I didn't vote for our current government. Anyway, our brilliant government in their wisdom has decided rather than, you know, put a bill forward or whatever the fuck you do, just be fucking direct about legalizing gay marriage. Just like, pass the motion, pass the fucking turd in the toilet, just get it over with. I don't know what it is, what the correct words are, but rather than doing that, rather than, you know, just doing the simple, easy, quick, obvious solution, they decided, no, fuck that, now we'll spend millions of dollars on a postal plebiscite, which basically means people have to mail in and say whether they support gay marriage, and then even if the majority of Australians say yes, even if it is an overwhelming yes, the government can still say no. We collected all this data, we spent all this money, and we found that the Australian public would really like gay marriage to be a thing. However, no. Anyway, so that's a thing. That's great. In order to participate in the postal plebiscite, however, you need to be registered to vote, and my mum actually raised a really good point. Maybe, since a lot of young Australians are the ones that want to support marriage equality, and a lot of young Australians aren't registered to vote, the reason they're doing this is to encourage young Australians to register to vote. So I'm kinda like, okay. But on the other hand, I'm like, fuck, like, don't fucking use gay marriage as a ploy to get people to vote. The homosexuals are just such a great disposable resource, aren't they? We can just fucking throw the word gay into something and it gets people all riled up. Anyway, so if all of that wasn't fucking stupid enough, there is an ad. There is a TV commercial on Australian TV right now, and I think it's called the You Can Say No campaign, or Say No, or some bullshit like that. And basically, I haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna be watching it in this video for the very first time, but from what I've heard, it's some mothers of children, some concerned mothers of children, who are letting you know that it is okay to vote no against gay marriage. You have a choice, and basically they say that, from what I understand, we're trying to take the choice away from them. So, we're gonna watch the video, we're gonna react to it.
School told my son he could wear a dress next year if he felt like it.
Good.
When same-sex marriage passes as law overseas, this type of program become widespread and compulsory.
And that matters because... what?
Kids in Year 7 are being asked to role-play being in a same-sex relationship.
Good!
You can say no.
Authorised by S. York City.
I shouldn't be laughing, this is a really serious matter. And this is really fucked up that it exists, but that's why it's so funny. Because I can't believe Let's watch it again!
School told my son he could wear a dress next year if he felt like it.
Good! Cause he fucking can! Cause gender is a social construct and it doesn't fucking matter. Also, what the fuck has your son wearing a dress to school got to do with two gay individuals wanting to marry each other? They're not dressing your son up in a fucking dress, which he should be allowed to do anyway, and if you're a good mother, you would let him do if he wanted to. I don't know if he wants to. I just assumed a lot there. I actually already know a little bit about this story, and it turns out that the woman made it all up. She said that the principal said her son could wear a dress next year, and they interviewed the principal. I don't know who they is, but someone interviewed the principal and he said, no, that's a straight up lie. So, like, it wasn't even an issue to begin with. It was fine that the school said your son could wear a dress because he fucking should be able to. But you actually made it up. You made up a very, very non-issue and complained about it. I can't actually believe that. Just to fucking attempt to win an argument with a point that isn't even related to the argument. Let's watch some more fucking goldmine shit.
When same-sex marriage passes as law overseas, this type of program become widespread and compulsory.
Let's just take a look at the word compulsory right now for like a fucking hot minute. Hey Siri, define the word compulsory.
Compulsory means required by law or rule. Obligatory.
Okay, so this bitch right here has just said that when the law is passed overseas that same-sex marriage is legal, it becomes compulsory. Is she trying to tell us that overseas they are forcing heterosexual people into gay marriages? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and assume that she's not a complete moron and just, you know, stupid enough to not know how to get her point across and say that she means when same-sex marriage is legalized in another country, it's legal everywhere and you can't escape it. So even then she's a fucking idiot. Because you don't need to escape it because it doesn't affect you literally at all, okay? Like, this ring is a single heterosexual person, this lighter is a gay man, this pen is a gay man. I am Australia. I say, hey, you two, fucking get together and, you know, have some legal documents about it as well because it makes your life easier and also might make you feel good. They're like, cool. You're not affected! See this? Just over here. Being a fucking ring. Got nothing to do with this. And the fact that I picked up a ring is oddly symbolic. But bitch, fucking... Do people just not know how to stay out of other people's business? Is it not fucking possible for them? And you won't even know they're married most of the time unless you're looking for a ring because you're a hateful bitch. So does the sight of this really upset you so fucking much that it's gonna affect your day-to-day life? Is it? No. But yeah, also, she's dumb. Oh, hold on. We didn't even have to have some fucking face on the screen to be offended today. Because even in this text right here, we have a perfect example. In countries with gay marriage, parents have lost their rights to choose. Good! Because it was never the fucking parents' right to choose anyway, was it? It is never the parents' right to choose who you marry. In countries where that's still a thing, I'm gonna try and respect your culture and all, but that is fucking dumb. If my parents came up to me and said, we've arranged for you to marry this person, or even just, we've decided that you're not allowed to marry a guy and we really want you to marry a girl, I would not talk to them anymore. They'd be gone from my life because they would be making it miserable and I wouldn't need them.
Kids in year 7 are being asked to role play being in a same-sex relationship.
Kids in year 7 are normally about 12. They have the internet. They've probably seen more porn than you have by this point, honestly. I have a simple response to this being an issue. What about all the homosexual kids that are being forced to role play heterosexual relationships and having it crammed down their throat that that is normal and anything else is weird, that they're a freak if they don't fit the normal heterosexual stereotype that is portrayed over and over and over and over in media, in movies, in classes. Movies are media, I'm aware. Just fucking everywhere it is portrayed so often that heterosexual is the norm. And yes, it used to be because society was fucked, but it doesn't have to be. There should be no norm for relationships, no norm for sexual attraction, no norm for gender. It doesn't make sense. There's no point because there are so many fucking people in the world and we're all so goddamn different that what is the point of trying to pick one point that is normal, that is expected? Just fucking don't expect anything and you won't be unnecessarily shocked. We have a choice.
You can say no.
We have a choice. You have a choice. You do. You really do. In all honesty, you have a choice. To take away the choice of others. Why not? Why fucking not, hey? I honestly just can't believe people think it affects them this much. People think it's that big of an issue to them when literally it's going to change absolutely nothing in their lives. We have a choice. Yeah, well, I don't. I fucking don't. If I want to marry someone, because I'm not straight, just in case that wasn't fucking obvious, if I want to marry someone, I have to fucking go overseas to do that, or just not do it, because because my sexual preference isn't good enough for my country. So this was paid for, I think, by the Coalition for Marriage, and I don't understand. People who are for marriage, like, you would expect them to be for love, for bringing people together. But no, they're for having a fucking exclusive club for straight people because they're better than everyone else and they would like us to remember that. Apparently there was a response to this video and I'm gonna watch it.
School told my son he could wear a dress next year if he felt like it.
Over the coming weeks, we'll be hearing a lot about whether our family and friends who are gay and lesbian can get married. Sadly, some are trying to mislead us, like this ad does, by saying there'll be a negative impact, including on young people. The only young people affected by marriage equality are young gay people, who for the first time will have the same dignity as everyone else in our country. And they deserve that.
Authorised by J. Middleton, Sydney.
I love her. I want to give her a big gay kiss. I don't need to like go through and pause and respond to things. That was just perfect. And I'm done. And I can end the video here. I'm not even joking. By the way, the lovely lady you just saw featured in the Yes Campaign video is Dr. Karen Phelps, and she is the former the former Australian Medical Association president. I think that's pretty much all I have to say on the matter. Honestly, I had a good rant. It's out of my system. I feel fucking great. Awesome. What are your thoughts on both the No and Yes campaigns? Honestly, if you're for the No campaign, I really don't want to fucking hear it. Get off my channel. If you're for the Yes campaign, you're in the right place. Let it fucking rip in the comments. Just go for it. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you're new to my channel for whatever reason, I don't just react to things. I make all sorts of dumb videos. Some are funny, some aren't, some are serious, some are literal bullshit. I've made videos reviewing pictures of curtains. But maybe you like that, so maybe stick around and subscribe. If not, that's absolutely fine. Have a fucking fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, fuck off!